China's per capita GDP exceeded $10,000 in 2019, as the country continued to move toward becoming a moderately prosperous society in 2020. The country's per capita GDP was below $1,000 in the year 2000. The more than tenfold growth has been supported by greater buying power, as the economy was boosted not only by manufacturing, but also increasingly by consumption. But risks, such as the middle income trap and the divergence in income distribution between industries and regions, come along with progress and are worth noting. Gross domestic product is the market value of all final goods and services made within a country during a specific period of time. It's calculated by adding consumption, investment, government spending, and net exports together. GDP per capita is the country's GDP divided by its population. It focuses more on the effectiveness of the productivity and consumer spending power, and is seen as a more reliable metric for gauging a country's prosperity than GDP itself. Compared with high-income countries like the US and Japan, the country's per capita GDP still lags behind, but is catching up with the world average of $11,312. Some feel there is a mismatch between the climbing GDP per capita and their income. Well, a higher GDP doesn't necessarily mean higher income. China's personal disposable income was only 28,228 yuan, or about $4,000 in 2018, far below the US and UK, which had incomes of around $50,000 and $33,000 respectively. Disposable income is the amount of money that households have available for spending and saving after income taxes. The country is transforming into a consumption-based economy. Official data shows that from 2014 to 2018, consumption was the biggest contributor to economic growth, accounting for 76% of the country's GDP growth in 2018. As mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's worth noting the further risks associated with rising GDP per capita. The gap between the earnings of rural people and their urban counterparts remains quite large. The same is true for different industries. Professionals working in the agriculture and fisheries industry earn about half the national average salary, while those working in finance far exceed the average. Another risk is the middle income trap, a development stage where a country attains a certain level of income, but then stagnates and remains at the same level. According to government data, China's middle income population exceeded 400 million in 2017. The challenge lies in finding new drivers of growth. China has been laying the foundation to support its new economic sectors. Concrete effort has been made in developing technology and innovation. The Greater Bay Area Plan and China's Nasdaq-style star market are two of the many projects currently underway. More advanced technology will enable the Chinese economy to grow more effectively, further transitioning its economic model into a more sustainable one.